Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome. Yay. Hey, how you doing? Alright, listen. Alright, I did backstory to tell you a little bit about what happened. I had the nervous breakdown and everything. Well, let's fast forward it, and in 2016, I had been in my nervous breakdown for 11 years, and I realized that I couldn't climb myself up out of it. And so I finally decided to call on God. And I don't know, I didn't get on my knees because I got bad knees. But what I did was I cried and I talked to God, and I told him everything that had been going on, and how much I had tried to do everything I could to climb out of this pit of depression. But all I wanted to do was just fade away, since I knew I couldn't die, and it was horrible, and I was I was miserable, and I didn't know what to Sam Hill to do, and I just cried to God, and I cried and I cried all day, snot running, drooling on myself, just woe is me. The animals were just all messed up and everything, and I cried myself to sleep. And like it says in the Bible, I waited upon the Lord. 3 weeks later, a woman came to my house, and she said, God told me to come here and help you. And she told me that God told her to get me to fight for my life, because I no longer wanted to fight for my life. I didn't care what I looked like. I didn't care if I brushed my hair, brushed my teeth, washed my body. I didn't care about anything. I just wanted to die. And I knew I couldn't die because God wasn't going to let me die. But, he loves me, and he allowed me to ask him to help hit me. He could have helped me without me asking. And I might have been, disrespectful like some people, and be like, you didn't give me a chance to do it myself. No, he's love, and he knows that when it gets to where I think I can't deal with it and I can't handle it, he's going to take care of it. If I ask him to do something, he will do it for me. That's what God does, and he does that for everybody, not just me, for anybody. But he's not going to reward bad behavior. I'm sorry. You can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to God. You can say I love everybody, and you can't lie to God. So, so I cried. She showed up. She stayed with me, and oh my God, for 7 months, she did nothing but fuss at me, and I was so depressed and stuff. I let her just talk crap. I let her just heap stuff on me and stuff. And then all of a sudden one day, I don't know, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. I let into her like white on rice, gravy on rice, biscuits and gravy. I was on it. I let her go. And she's just sitting there just smiling. And it made me even mad. I'm like, why are you smiling? And I'm sitting here yelling at you. She just smiled. She's like, because God wanted you to fight for your life. He wanted you to want to live again. You needed to be strong. Well, that was a catalyst. Because my therapist at the time was like, Michelle, she should probably leave because she's causing you a lot of stress. Because she would always tell me I was hiding behind a security blanket or hiding behind a rock. Because I'd be like, I'm not well. I'm mentally ill. My brain is cracked. And she was like, your brain is going to be fine, but you have to want to live. You have to want to fight. And you don't want to fight, and you need to fight. And so she would pick fights with me every day, and I'd just take it until I couldn't take it anymore. Then, after she got me to fight and stuff, then she turned me on to music. And the music she turned me on to was 6 mixtapes by DJ Alex. You know that my true love's name is Alexander, right? You didn't know that my favorite male name in all the world besides God and Jesus is Alexander. Nobody knew that was my favorite name except for God. Because I was, how's it look? Well, yeah, you don't have my favorite name. But what were the odds? God is good, but he's past good. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So anyway, all right. So I get a cell phone. I start coming into the world. I'm listening to the music by DJ Alex, the first 6 mixtapes. And remember, we're going to learn about numbers at one point. 6 is an important number. 1 is an important number. 11 is an important number. 3 is an important number. Well, every number means something. But anyway, so I got a cell phone and I got on Facebook. And this very handsome man who was in the military, and I'm a patriot. I'm an American citizen. He was a military guy, and he asked if I would be his friend, and I said sure. And he was a gentleman. He was not rude, and talking all that nasty stuff that make you not want to be bothered with him. Because he who screams the loudest usually has the smallest backyard. I don't know. 911. You know what I'm trying to say. So what? We run. If we not, we gonna be by the time we get finished. I'm so sorry. But anyway, so excuse me. The dogs are on the back porch. So anyway, okay, we talking and stuff, and he opened my heart. But at the same time, somebody else, okay, this is wild. At the same time, somebody else had the actual phone. So basically what happened was somebody piggybacked off of this phone and opened my heart. And the person that had the phone didn't know that they were piggybacking off of them to talk to me. And the person that piggybacked off the phone was the one that opened my heart. And the person that had the phone was the one that got the $20,000. Oh yeah, from Nigeria. His name's Roland. I think from the Delta something or another. I don't know. I had all that information and stuff like that, But that's okay because it kept me on the phone long enough for my heart to open, for me to find out that I could sacrifice a large sum of money, and I'm poor, for a man, for love, and not be upset about it. Yeah, I can hear everybody go, oh, she's a fool. No. Having my heart open was the most important thing to ever happen to me. Because before my heart was open, men were only good for 2 things. Paying bills and taking the edge off. Period. Cold, calculating, that was me. Wanted to be loving, but if you're mean to me and make me feel bad for loving you, it's going to stop. It's going to stop. You're going to kill it. And once you kill it, it's dead. As far as I'm concerned. Because I love true. And I love pure. And if you don't want it, ain't no sense in me giving it to you. So, my heart was open. Around April 20th, 4/20, my behind was in my room for 5 days and 5 nights with God. And because, I've always been able to hear him. And him and Daniel, the guy that was piggybacking off of that telephone, both of them were telling me, God was telling me I was more than an angel. And Daniel was telling me that I was an angel and to keep it a secret. For 5 days and 5 nights, I did not eat. I did not sleep. I did not even go to the bathroom. I just was trying to politely tell God that I was the stupidest person on the planet and I wasn't shit. And that I couldn't be what he said, but I wasn't trying to say that he was lying, but that he, that he might have the wrong person. Even though I got a blue mole right here. The color blue is important too. But have a blue mole. Oh, I have things on my body that y'all don't have. I'll tell you some of them. One of them is that I don't have pigment in my eyes, and apparently, according to the doctors last year when I talked to them, I have so much pigment missing out of my eyes, I should be blind, but I have 20/15 vision. They can't explain it. They want me to come back so they can experiment and charge for it. And I'm like, until I have pain, until I can't see, until something happens, I don't need you. Thank you. I don't believe I'm wasting money just because that's what you used to do. I don't care. That's your problem. That's your business. I'm not going to waste money like that. I don't waste anything. Food, nothing. I don't waste nothing. Now, I don't, mess with nothing that's disgusting or nothing like that. Don't get it twisted. Well, anyway, getting back. All right. At the same time that God and Alex were waking me up, because it wasn't Daniel, it was Alex. When God and Alex were waking me up, I had a woman in my house who I didn't know liked to drink and get trashed every night. I drink from time to time, whatever, and I puff from time to time. But I'm always in control of myself because I value my self-control, and things pop off around me supernaturally and naturally all the time that are gigantic things. So I can't afford to be out of my skull and an emergency happened. I just can't afford it. I don't even know if I'd be able to, live with myself if I knew that I didn't have enough control to take care of my situation, whatever comes up. I believe even with Alex, I don't think I'm ever gonna. Well, it may accidentally happen, but I don't think I'll ever drink so much that I even throw up, because I want to always be aware. I don't want to be all flip-flopping all over the place and not, precise in myself. I am that kind of a person. I'm not a lackadaisical kind of person. I'm whimsical. I'm serendipitous, but I value my self-control. It saved me many times. And I'll tell you that throughout this thing, self-control has saved me many a time. Well, anyway, so I'm going through this, and I'm hearing everything that God's telling me, and everything that Daniel/Alex is telling me, and I'm hearing all this stuff, and I'm going to her, talking to her, but her mind is so small that she cannot grasp what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just pretend like it's a movie, and I'm telling her everything that I'm learning, like about the intergalactic plop 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 commission, the fact that I'm the queen on all these different planets, the fact that I'm God's daughter, just all kinds of out there stuff, okay? And I try to tell her about Daniel, and I'm guessing about Daniel. I'm thinking that Daniel is the Daniel from the Bible because he never actually died. So I'm thinking I got him. But I got Alex. So anyway, so God woke me up, and I kept talking to Daniel/Alex, and because me and Daniel was doing telepathy. And my heart was swelling. Anyway, so I'm getting close to time, so I'm going to have to stop here in a minute. So what happened? Okay, so God's like, no, you are. Because right before he told me all this stuff, he said, one day I was talking to God sitting on my bed. God said, all you got to do is ask for something. And I'm sitting on my bed. I said, let me find out it's that easy. Because, my needs are taken care of. I'm good. I would love one of those virtual reality things to play with. I'd like to learn how to play the Nintendo and the PlayStation and the Hoop-to-Do and all that stuff. I can't afford that mess. So, yay for you if you can. And you should be happy about that. But anyway, so we're off to see the wizard. Anyway, so then, okay. I haven't met God yet, but I gotta get some money for Daniel, which is rolling in Nigeria. And, by the way, I bought him and his family a house. I think they got some cows and goats and stuff, and money in the bank. It hurts. Hold on, I'll be back. Shit.